Spenser Confidential just dropped on Netflix today out of nowhere, and I don't know why I hadn't heard of this one. Starring Mark Wahlberg and being directed by Berg. This is a partnership that is now into their 5th production, and I really like almost all the movies that these guys have made together, so I was really eager to jump in and check out this tale. And it's all about an ex-cop called Spenser, played by Mark Wahlberg, who is just getting out of jail after a 5-year stretch for, trying to stop what he thought was corrupt police officers, and, well, the corruption won out. And when he gets back out, he discovers that nothing's really changed other than the fact that he is now a convicted felon. The dirty cops still seem to be doing what they're doing, and when he becomes the prime suspect for the murder of one of them, he decides to roll into his old detective ways and try to figure out why this is happening. Who did the murders? What's going to happen? Along for the ride is Alan Arkin as his old friend who allows him to stay with him, and he has a roommate in the form of wannabe MMA fighter Hawk, played by Winston Duke. And these 3 guys just go on the hunt for this mystery solving expedition, this little Scooby gang that we have. And the one thing I notice a lot about, particularly Mark Wahlberg, is the ease of watching his kind of movies. They're never overly taxing, they're never overwrought, they're just fun, entertaining, immensely rewatchable movies. And I really liked the character of Spenser. I thought he was super fun. I loved the relationships with Alan Arkin, with Winston Duke. The relationship with his ex-girlfriend was hilarious, and it's just so much fun that the cast seemed to be having that it moved me into such a fun persona as well. Watching this, I had a whale of a time, and they kind of poke fun at themselves as well. There's one moment where the girlfriend of Mark Wahlberg's character just starts to tear down these group of guys by just making them all feel super small by relating them to Batman and his kind of mythology and how he worked. And it's just super fun, and it's full of lots of things like that. The characters, the twists and turns that happen throughout the movie aren't particularly a surprise when they come, but it doesn't matter. It's not about the real mystery of it. It's about watching this character go through the machinations of a mystery, trying to solve it, trying to deduce what has happened, and getting there in the end. It's watching the characters come together and form bonds, and I found that immensely fun. Of course, there are several action set pieces which are all pretty fun, and one thing that I notice a lot, and one of the characters comments on it, is the fact that Mark Wahlberg, for all that he is, Spenser, continuously gets his ass kicked in almost every situation. He'll get a few good licks in himself, but ultimately he always gets kind of beat up and thrown to the side. But he always comes away with a vital piece of information. I thought Winston Duke as Hawk was a great side character for him, one that really kind of just bolstered this partnership and made me want to see more of these 2 guys together. And of course, Alan Arkin is as wonderful as always, as this old, cantankerous old individual who just doesn't care. He's just going to say it the way things are. The bad guys are going to be what the bad guys are. We get car chases, we get fun moments, we get kind of language that's just unnecessary for situations where it should be tense. People are just full of bravado and confidence and overly mouthy. It's just fun. It's one of those really entertaining movies that I'm kind of looking forward already to going back and revisit. I want more of this character. I want more of this character in this world. And I know it's based on a series of books, so I'm really hoping that this is going to do well on Netflix and they're going to follow this up with several sequels. I just was really entertained. Like I said, it's nothing that's really going to tackle important tropes or thematics or anything like that. It's just an entertaining movie. Sometimes that's what you want. Perfect for a Friday night when you just want to sit down, chill out and watch a good movie. Mark Wahlberg brings the goods along with Berg in this fantastic movie. I'd love to know your thoughts on Spenser Confidential. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.